Hello, good evening. My name is Francis Bintum. Yep, a member of MMM, member of Group 2, Circle 5. Yes, I joined MMM some months back, and after reading about a lot about MMM on the internet, I decided to join, provide help, get help, and I fell in love with the whole movement, the whole system. I just jumped at the opportunity to get into the guided school when it came around. Yes, it hasn't been an easy experience at all. Before getting into it, I didn't know anything about it. So I got into it thinking it was just an easy task. But I got into it and later realized it had to, it demanded a lot of time and thinking to go through it. It hasn't been easy from day one, where we had to work on our social networks and also work with open Facebook group pages and get people to like our group pages and also straight to day two, where we had to read about the evolution of MMM, how it all started, where it started, who started it, how it all came about, how it all came about, and now in our country, Ghana. And also talk about make a presentation about SWOT analysis, about the strength, the weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that come with it. And going down to read about the founder of MMM, Serving Mavrodi, a lot about him, watching lots of videos about him and lots of videos related to MMM. Well, it was a good learning experience. There's a lot of things I learned through that, a whole lot that I wouldn't have known, trust me, if I hadn't joined the school. If I was just a normal participant, I wouldn't have known a lot like this. Day 3, where we talked about the other stuffs, opening a YouTube channel to make our videos. It wasn't easy. It took me days. It took me about 2 days, 3 days to really get it. And also with the Screencast-O-Matic, it wasn't easy at all. I didn't even know about the Screencast-O-Matic until MMM. So this helped me navigate the whole system well, to know how to use it. And it helped. It really helped. Learning more about, day 4, reading more about Serving Mavrodi and tips about the social networks and how to attract attention and all that, and offline promotions. And day 5, which is the business games, that was where we had to do a whole lot of work, put into groups or into circles to do a whole lot of work. My circle, I fell in Circle 5. Yes, and our work, where we had to go to Nigeria, giving $50,000 to go to Nigeria. We budgeted for $33,000, and we wanted to get 400 new participants at the beginning of the whole thing, and we expected each participant to pay $200. And the calculation gives us that $80,000. And with our preparation, where we got accommodation, transport, finding a place, getting t-shirts and banners, getting speakers, highlights on the benefits and the rules, and give them refreshments and all, just to entice them, just to make them feel relaxed to listen to us, the good news we have brought to them, get more people to provide help, so we could really achieve what we were there for. So that budget covers accommodation, flights, venue, power feeding, seminars and training, and all that. So with our preparation, as I highlighted before, I highlighted before. Okay, so let's task 2, which is that the week has passed and an average contribution to the structure is around $100 under the regulation of the amendment. We should provide at least 30% growth to ensure that that. Here at this point, we wanted to increase the number of participants. We had to really increase the number of participants in the following week, so as to pay those for the 400 people we registered in the first week. So with this, we devised strategies which I talked about in the presentation, during my presentation. We got 100 people providing help, a total of $40,000. And with all the calculation with their bonuses, we realized we're supposed to have $60,000, an extra of $20,000. How are we going to get this $20,000? Meaning we had to get more people providing help. So therefore, we came up with objectives and plans to get the 2 more people to cover up for the $20,000 in our calculation. And our related expenses towards that was to get to finance it with a big small offline events, which is $2,500, total of $3,500. And yes, getting to the task 3, a month has passed, you're 100 guider, same plan for the next month based on the results of the previous calculations, taking into account the dynamics of growth, the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. So at this point, so we are a 1K guider and the current MMM status 100, all members, this and that and that. So our plan, how to achieve this goal, to have an offline event which is held at various centers, more publicity materials and created this, as you can see, frequent communication between active members, so they encourage people, they really talk to people about it and all that. So this is how challenging, I mean, the school, the mind business games wasn't easy at all. It got me really thinking a lot, doing a lot of calculations on how to achieve the targets and all. Initially, I was thinking, hey, how are we going to do this? But I really had to think outside the box to really get answers to it. So that's it. It hasn't been an easy task, as I said. But overall, it has been great. It has been really great. It's really been great, and I look forward to become a guider. I've really put in a lot of work to do this. I know it hasn't been perfect. Not all my works have been perfect at all. So, but I know I've really tried my best to the extent of presenting for my group when no one was around. So this is all for today. This is all for now. Thank you. Francis Fifi Bentum. That's the name.